I get to tackle two topics that I've recently become very passionate about. That is section of my audience who thinks they know me and my opinion on sex work.
IDubbbz, who many would say is the king of controversy and calling out other YouTubers in his incredibly popular Content Cop series that I've actually spoken about a lot on the channel before, is now in some drama of his own. And the worst part is, it's his own fans that are the ones turning on him the fastest. Hey, what's up guys? It's Mackenzie here, and today on the channel, I'm going to be filling you in on the latest drama involving IDubbbz, as he's facing a ton of backlash now that his girlfriend has an OnlyFans. Ian Carter, better known as IDubbbz, put out a video on March 28th discussing why fans were turning to Twitter, Reddit, and YouTube to call him out for allowing his girlfriend to have an OnlyFans account, calling him a simp and a cuck in the process. In the video, he defends his girlfriend and says that he does not have a problem with her posting adult content to OnlyFans. He also says that he's seen a ton of people making fun of him, which he understands and doesn't have that much of a problem with. But his main issue is the second group of people, who said that they used to look up to him and they are now incredibly disappointed in him. With those fans saying that the old IDubbbz would have never been okay with something like this, and he would have been the first person to call out any other YouTuber if their girlfriend had an OnlyFans. IDubbbz even said in the video, quote, "A good amount of people are just doing the reasonable thing and just making jokes and laughing about it. But there's a whole other group of people who feel personally devastated and betrayed," he said. Then he continued defending his girlfriend and the adult entertainment industry, saying, quote, "I love my girlfriend and I'm totally fine with it. It doesn't affect me. If you're upset by me admitting this, then I suggest you go idolize someone else." So this whole thing started when fans discovered that Carter's girlfriend had an OnlyFans account in about mid-March, and then they responded online with tons of memes making fun of him. The main thing that they called him is a simp, which is generally meant to describe a simpleton, but his followers are making the insult worse, as Urban Dictionary has defined the term as a man that puts himself in a submissive position under women in hopes of winning them over. So in other words, his viewers are teasing Carter for theoretically being the submissive partner in the relationship, all because his girlfriend's decision to use OnlyFans. Because I guess they can't fathom that someone could actually be okay with this, they think that IDubbbz must be brainwashed or controlled in order to be okay with his girlfriend doing this type of content. Even in his video, IDubbbz is really confused that he's getting hate for this support. As in this day and age, you wouldn't think that it would be something all that controversial, especially as a ton of YouTubers are making OnlyFans now. And I kind of agree. I was shocked to learn that he was getting hate for supporting his girlfriend, because I think generally he would be getting hate for the opposite, right? But a lot of people are thinking that the main problem is that his fan base is very toxic, and the types of people that support him do not have these kind of progressive opinions and use any excuse they can to just roast someone. And this is even more apparent in the amount of dislikes IDubbbz's response video has, as it's currently sitting at close to 190,000 dislikes. And now that this has become huge news, tons of other huge YouTubers have gotten involved. PewDiePie shared his own thoughts on the situation in a March 29th video, where he said, quote, "I don't think I've seen the internet collectively lose their minds over something in a very long time." PewDiePie also said that simp is a peak meme right now, making the whole thing a perfect storm of controversy. And what made it even worse is that a YouTuber named CreepshowArt made a video exposing his girlfriend, calling her out for saying somewhat supportive things about the Holocaust and other gross things that have now gotten even more of the internet to start roasting her. People in the comments of that video saying that IDubbbz's girlfriend is the exact type of person that the old IDubbbz would have made a Content Cop video about. And that of course made him look even worse for defending her. And now Leafy has also decided to come back into the mix, making a short video to call out IDubbbz. And this is pretty epic because Leafy was the subject of one of IDubbbz's early Content Cops, and his roasting of Leafy was so bad that Leafy ended up leaving the platform after it. And now people are supporting Leafy and pushing him to get back to YouTube. But since he's still so scarred from the whole thing, he told Keemstar in an interview that he is not planning to come back anytime soon. Okay guys, so that is all for that wild ride of a story. Let me know below if you're a fan of IDubbbz, and if you are, has this changed what you think of him, or has it changed what you think of his fan base? And do you think this is all just a bit of karma for all the calling out that he's done to other YouTubers in the past? Because honestly, even those Content Cops are very entertaining, they are incredibly mean. And I guess it's time he gets some of that karma for all the lives and careers that he has destroyed because of his videos. But before I go, I did want to shout out some comments from my Jeffree Star feuding with his ex video. So Gwen said, I had a boyfriend once who took back a gift he gave me if we had an argument. He was a total scumbag. Ugh, sorry about that, girl. I definitely know the types of guys you're talking about. But that kind of got me thinking, what if Jeffree gave Nate the gift as some subtle manipulation, and like he told Nate that he would maybe take it back if he left him, and then that made Nate stay longer? I don't know, this is all just conspiracy. I'm not saying that's true, but that would be pretty wild. Then Shannon V said, that boy was always straight, like another Tiger King story, but Beauty King instead of the title. Oh my God. This is the best comment I've ever seen, because I do think a lot of people always thought that Jeffree always got a lot of hate on his videos with Nate, just saying that Nate was just kind of gay for pay, as they call it, you know, gay for anyone that'll pay him. I don't know if that's true, but since Nate seems to be dating women now, could be some truth to it, but of course I don't want to speculate on someone's sexual orientation or anything like that, especially because Nate's off social media now, it looks like, so yeah. And then Sue said, I truly honestly think their relationship was fake. My theory was that Nate was on a 5-year contract. Wow, you guys are savage. But hey, considering how fast Nate moved on, maybe not a total stretch. One video I saw actually said that Jeffree was like clinging on to Nate. Like Nate wanted to leave the relationship a lot earlier than he actually did, but Jeffree like kept him on with gifts and other things so he wouldn't be embarrassed by him leaving. Again, all speculation, but I don't know. Okay guys, well that's all for the video. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. Subscribe down below if you want to see more videos like this. We make new videos every day about juicy news topics, YouTubers, celebrities, all that kind of stuff. So it's a really good time, and you should subscribe if you like videos like this. Also follow the team on our socials if you want to be kept up with our lives outside of the quarantine. My Instagram's down below if you want to check it out. Thanks again for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.